Hello and welcome to the second Inside Jace Cracker Pack. Today's pack is a Dragon Maze pack as my local game store has run out of Telos. So, here goes. The first card is Bane Alley Backguard. It is one colourless and one black for a 1/3. So it's got a decent defender amount, not that good, but 2 mana, what you expect. I don't like that card much, but we'll see. The next card is Orzhov Cluestone, 3 colours for an artifact. First ability is tap either 1 white or 1 black to mana pool, so great for mana fixing. The next ability is 1 black and 1 white, tap, sacrifice Orzhov Cluestone, draw a card. So once you've mana fixed, sorted your mana out, you can sack this to draw a card. So helpful, quite good in draft, but it does force you to play white-black. But Dragon's Maze was gilded, so you often have to pick your guild. The next card is Phytoburst, 1 colour and 1 green for a sorcery. The ability is target creature gains +5/+5 until end of turn. I like this card. This very probably will be my top 3, as it's a strong card. It will buff your creatures to block or attack. I rate this quite highly. The next card is a white card. It's 2 colours and 1 white for 1/4. But it has another ability. When Hazard's Snare Squad attacks, you may pay 1 white. If you do, tap target creature an opponent controls. So if you attack with this and your opponent only has 1 creature, you know this is going to go through if you have leave 1 white mana open. I like this card. Strong blocker, but also if it attacks, you get to tap one of their creatures. So I rate this quite highly. Possibly in my top 3. For now it is. My top 3 at the moment is Phytoburst, Hazard Snare Squad and Orzhov Cluestone. So Bane Alley Backguard isn't in it. The next card is Armoured Wolf Rider. 3 colourless, 1 green and 1 white for a 4/6. That's it. Just a plain celestial attacker. So quite a good attacker. It's hard to kill as it's 6 toughness. So I rate it highly. Well, not that highly to be fair. Probably better than Orzhov Cluestone, so I'll probably put it in my top 3 for now. The next common is All for the Guilds, 2 colours and 1 red for a sorcery. Monocolour creatures can't block this turn. So creatures like Bane Alley Backguard and Hazard Snare Squad won't be able to block if you play this. I like this card because you can stop their creatures, but being in this, in Dragon's Maze, there are a lot of multicoloured creatures for the guilds. So it's okay, but not the best. Will I put it in my top 3? No, actually, I don't think that will be in my top 3. So, on to the next card. Next card is Battling Traces. 2 colourless and 1 green for a 2/1. So, not brilliant on that, but it has 2 abilities. Trample, and as this is a Simic card, has the Simic mechanic evolve. So when a creature enters that's bigger than this, it gets a +1/+1 counter. So this card can be made bigger if you play this than another creature that's bigger and another creature that's bigger. I like this card. I think it's better than Hazard Snare Squad. So that's in my top 3. Hazard Snare Squad is out. My top 3 all has green. So far it is Phytoburst, Battering Traces and Armoured Wolf Rider. So 3 strong good cards. The next card is a Rakdos card. Still uncommon. It's 4 colours, 1 black and 1 red. Turn target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Mold Burst deals damage to target creature or player equal to the power of that card return play. So this card is good for returning a creature, not good for returning a sorcery, an artifact, or an instant as such. So if you returned Armoured Wolf Rider, you would get it into your hand, and you'd also get to deal 4 damage to a creature or your opponent. I like this card. It's strong, but it's rather expensive on the mana cost side. So, not in my top 3. But, we'll see. What else is there? Another common, another white common this is. It's 5 colours and 1 white for a 3/6. So, okay. Vigilance and multicoloured creatures you control have vigilance. So not only does it have vigilance, but it will give all multicoloured creatures vigilance. So creatures like Armoured Wolf Rider will get vigilance. I like this, and but it's expensive mana cost for a 3/6. So really, do I want it? Not in my top 3, not in the draft, not first. So my top 3 is still Fighter Burst, Battering Krasis, and Armoured Wolf Rider. The next card is a black common even, sorry. It's 1 black, it's an enchantment aura. Auras aren't a card I aren't really like, because they're okay, but they're not the best. It says, enchant creature. When enchanted creature attacks or blocks, its creature loses 2 life. So, its controller loses 2 life, sorry. This card is nice. You can put it on one of your opponent creatures, and it makes your opponent think twice about attacking with it, because it's going to mean they losing life. I'm putting it in my top 3, but for 1 mana, 1 black, it's good. It's very good. My top 3 so far is Fighter Burst, Battering Krasis, and Sinister Possession. I am now onto the uncommons. The first uncommon is Scab Clan Giant. So it's a ghoul card. 4 colourless, 1 red and 1 green for a 4/5. They're good on that turn for mana that, but also when Scab Clan Giant enters the battlefield, it fights target creature an opponent controls, chosen at random. Okay, so it fights one of your opponent creatures, but it is at random, so if there's a huge creature that's going to die to this, that's not that good. Because if it ends up being attacking that creature, or fighting a creature even, this is going to die and not that. But it has the upside of if they got a creature that's smaller than this, you can kill it, only if you're looking to protect it random. So, but it's a 4/6, so it's a strong card. I don't think I'm going to put it in my top 3, because my top 3 so far are quite solid. I'll keep it for now, but not the best. The next card is Bronze Beak Mower. 2 colourless, 1 green, and 1 white for a 2/2. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, Bronze Beak Mower gets +3/+3 until end of turn. So, but your deck does need to be creature based. But Selesnya is quite strongly creature based, so I like this card. And it also gives your creatures +3/+3 when that creature enters the battlefield. Well, it gives Bronze Beak Mower +3/+3, sorry. So, this card gets plus quite often with Selesnya. It's in my top 3. So, my top 3 at the minute was Fighter Burst, Bronze Beak Mower, and Sinister Possession. Good, strong cards. The next card is a Simic card. It's Species Forger. 3 colours, 1 green and 1 blue for 6/6. So a good card for the mana costing. At the beginning of your upkeep, return a creature you control to its owner's hand. So not that good. It has its downside. So if you're getting lots of little creatures out, then yes, this is good. But very soon this is going to become consuming your entire board and you'll only have this left. Not my top 3, I don't think. I don't like that much, if I'm honest. Now I'm on to my rare, which is Notion Thief, which is a Dimir card. Dimir is a guild I like playing, so quite highly for me. 2 colours, 1 blue and 1 black for 3/1. So pretty bad there, but it has flash, which is great. If an opponent would draw a card except the first one he or she draws in each of his or her draw steps, instead that player skips that draw and you can draw a card. So your opponent plays Divination, which isn't in this set but is in the next set, you get to draw a card, not them. So I like this card. You're getting to draw a card and it stops your opponent playing Divinations and opportunities and things like this. So in my top 3, and you can there are a lot of things not in this set that you can do with the card to not do stuff with it, manipulate it if you like. So that's in my top 3. I probably will have my top 3 as Fighter Burst, Notion Thief, and Sinister Possession. So they're my top 3. I'd be interested to hear what you say your top 3 would be. So thank you for listening again. Sorry it's a bit late, coming out of, and I haven't written for the blog lately, but it's Christmas and I've been busy. Thank you for listening again. Goodbye.